Hey guys, this is Jeremy from 70 Productions, and I feel like we have so much to tell you about social media for your ministry. So this month we have been talking a lot about social media, whether it's ebooks that we're giving out for free, other ebooks that are coming up that we'll have for your ministry that you can buy, free forms that you can use to be able to enhance what you're already doing with social media in your ministry. Whatever it is, we seem to have it on this blog. I love the fact that you can actually use social media, but whether it's your ministry that is too conservative because you don't want to get caught with a picture of a guy with a girl on the Facebook that would seem like it would ruin your ministry, or you are so into social media that you don't think about the consequences. I feel like there's a lot of erroring that happens within ministry with social media. So I want to give you guys 4 ideas to be able to use social media well and absolutely capitalize on this, but be cautious at the same time. The first idea is to be able to protect yourself within the ministry as well as those that you are serving. And so I have a focus on youth ministry because that's where my background is. But when you are taking pictures, please have a photo release form for them. And when you're engaging with all of this is a brand new year as far as ministry goes for school and all the people that are coming, that you have a photo release set up. We're actually going to be giving you guys a form on how to do a photo release. It's actually set up so that you can give it to the family member. They can fill out the entire thing for their entire family, whether they're ages 0 or 99. You can have them on this form, and then you can allow them to opt in or opt out of photos. And with this form, it protects you because you have this release, but it also protects them because you know that they do or do not want to have their photos posted on social media. The second tip for you guys is to not have anything private going on. There's something to be said about public social media, and so whenever you're working with your volunteers, the next time you have volunteer training, encourage them to be able to engage with people but do it publicly. And so ideas like Snapchat and Facebook Messenger, direct messages on Twitter, discourage anything like that. Along with that, while you're doing that, you might want to also just bring up some of the policies that you have. If you don't have your own policy for social media within your ministry, I have something that I want to supply to you for that as well. But make sure that you are encouraging them to take accountability for the pictures that they're posting as well as the content that they're writing on social media, because not only does that reflect on them, it reflects on you, it reflects on the entire ministry, the gospel that they're trying to present to people. So make sure that they are engaging well on social media. A third idea is to think outside the box as far as social media goes. Whenever you're using social media, how can you use it well? Whether it's tweeting in church, if that's something that you think your church would be up for, have a couple of tweetable moments within your sermon. Maybe in your youth ministry, you can have a game which incorporates people trying to use social media to become a volunteer for a game, or maybe the game is centered completely around social media. I know that there's a couple great ideas out there. Josh Griffin and Terrence Crawford have for Facebook hack, social media hack, where the person comes up and if they guess the question wrong, you get to do anything you want to their Facebook account, obviously appropriate, but it's a lot of fun and they have to leave it that way for a week. A whole lot of fun and great idea. Make sure you incorporate somehow liking their Facebook page, as well as maybe leaving some silly comment or a weird picture that you have to post on there, somehow engaging with your own Facebook pages. The final idea of being able to use social media well, and this is something I hold dear and true to my heart as far as engaging well on social media, is do what you can to the best of your ability, but don't go over that. I feel like a lot of people want to be on 10 different social media networks, and so they're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, all these different things, and they're only using them so well. And so if you have a whole team that is behind you as far as ministry goes, great, I love it, go all in. But if it's just you, and that's all right, go all in with just one account. And so know what your target audience is. Where are your people? If it's a congregation of people over 40, maybe they're only on Facebook. If it's a congregation of 20-somethings, maybe they have invested fully in Instagram, and that would be the perfect place to engage. And if it's teenagers you're working with, you might have a variety of pockets of different places, and so you might want to have some volunteers jump on board with you to use social media well. Whatever it is, use it to the best of your ability. Make priorities as far as what networks you want to invest in the most so that you don't spread yourself too thin water what you do down, and not be able to engage as best as you can on different social networks. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Those are 4 tips from me, but I'm sure you guys have some great tips. Leave them in the comments below. We'll talk to you guys next week.